All right, welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Got a case of the Mondays, everybody, right? We don't want to go back to work. I don't mind going back to work. It's okay. Kids are off to school, get to focus and work. I don't know if you guys know, but when you start your own business, I feel like you're always working, right? Startup businesses always work. So yeah, that's the deal. Hopefully you guys had good sales over the weekend. Mine were okay, nothing crazy, nothing really great. I mean, I had a couple good sales, but not a lot, not a lot. 38 sales total between eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. So if you're just now coming in, welcome in. Let me know your best sale that you had over the weekend. Let me know how your sales are doing. Right now, we're in the middle, about the middle half of August. So we'll see how it goes. Here, things should be rolling and scooting here soon. Should be getting more sales. What's up, Juliet? Laura, good morning. Thanks for popping in. Everyone, thanks for popping in. Mediocre sales. Shipper Brad, what's up? Or Kit Kat, what's up? Yeah, mediocre sales. That's what I'd say. Mediocre for me, too. So we'll see. Like I said, I did have some decent sale items. Some things like I had a pair of shoes that went pretty well, a couple polos that did well, stuff like that. Guess what? Already sold. Kick out what already sold. Your double RL that you should have sent to me. I know what it is. I know what it is. That double RL. I hopefully might be getting some soon. All right. Let's get rolling with these sales. Again, you guys might be coming in later. Appreciate you coming in. What I'm doing is showing you everything I sold over the weekend, real time, packing it up in real time. And yeah, that's what's up. I also am going to do a haul. I got a whole bunch of stuff, 2 huge bags full. I'm going to do a haul. I'll post that on YouTube later on. I don't know if today or tomorrow. So that's what's up. Yep, sold for 90. Only said, oh, you got it for 672. Kit Kat, that is a good sale. Except it's my favorite brand. Double RL is like my favorite brand. I don't know if I can sport it really well, but I love it so much. Pacers jersey, 99 cents. Finally got rid of it. Finally got Speed Racer. Which one was it? What Pacer jersey was it? I remember someone got a Pacer jersey of a player I don't know. And I'm a Pacer fan, but it was a game issued jersey or player issued jersey. Sold for like $800 at auction. Paid. Got you. All right. Let's do Mercari. 3 sales on Mercari. Let's start off with USA. So the Olympics are now over. USA had the most medals out of all the countries, tied for gold medals with China. And we had one more than China at the last games in Tokyo, and we tied them this time. But a USA Vintage Express. So like the Store Express, this is OG. I have no idea how old this Express is. You guys get kind of a good look, but Express OG. Is it? I don't even. It's made in Korea, but USA. These always do well. I don't care what the brand is, really. If you have a spell out embroidered USA, they do pretty well. Didn't sell for a ton of money. Sold for $20 over on Mercari. I do remember I priced this one down. But again, this goes along with sell what is popular or on trend. Obviously, the Olympics and the NFL. And the NFL started this weekend with preseason games. College. List your college stuff right now. NFL, college, all that sort of stuff. Football, list that all right now. This is going out ground UPS. So Mercari does that weird UPS stuff. Good morning, Marcel. Good morning. Everybody. All right. So packing that one up. Had $5 into that. Sold it for 20 on Mercari. And remember, Mercari, if you don't cross list to Mercari doesn't take any fees from the seller. So if people complain about fees, maybe try Mercari out. That over there was an older package, so you'll see a package down there. It's older. Have you ever had someone pay and ask you to ship cheapest way and refund the difference? Actually, in my description on eBay, well, it used to be, not anymore. But what I'll do is people ask before they buy the item. They'll say, hey, I want to buy multiple items. Can you combine shipping? And I always say, sure. And I'll combine shipping and I'll refund you the difference. So tell them, pay for everything you want. I'll ship the item and I'll refund the difference. That's the only time I run across that. Someone asks you to ship cheapest way. Usually I always say this is the cheapest way. I I always have my items sent the cheapest way usually possible. The only exception might be jeans on eBay with padded flat rate envelopes, but I always ship it the cheapest way possible. So just to answer them, I'm shipping it the cheapest way possible. If you are, that's just what I would do. But if you're sitting with multiple items, I combine the shipping if they ask, and then I refund the difference. I love the Manning jersey, right? Football's back in season. That one's actually older, too. That's like from the late 90s. That's made in the USA. That's when he started. His rookie year was like 98 or 97. Good morning, Cindy. Thanks for popping in. You're welcome, Jasmine. Okay, next item. We're on Mercari. South Pole. All right, I've sold a pair of South Pole jeans and South Pole shorts. This pair of shorts sold for $23. I'll tell you why. I almost didn't pick them up, but I decided to. Again, South Pole wide leg denim is popular, and you're looking for that older South Pole tag on the waist. That older South Pole, sometimes you'll see it in gray or red or green or beige like this, but you're looking for this one. You're not really looking for you'll look for the newer labels. You don't want that. They sell them at Burlington right now, and you want the baggy. The reason this sold for cheaper, I listed it for cheaper, is because this tag is kind of coming off, as you can see. But that didn't deter me from not getting these because they're still popular, and I put the issue in the listing. They still sold for $23. I paid $3.99. My guess is someone did not pick these up because these were on the racks. They weren't even on a new cart, and I still snagged them. Heyo, what's up? Good morning, Tej. Thanks for coming in, Tej. Do I need to do a live thrift this week? I think I do. I also have a live thrift video that I need to put out on YouTube that I just haven't put. A lot of people might have missed it, but yeah, live thrift video. Also, again, I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to go through that I have not gotten out of the package yet, so I'll do that at some point. But yeah. There are those South Pole jeans. I'm putting them in this bag again. It's a little bit bigger because they're going out ground. Mercari does things like that sometimes. I don't know why, but I just realized I put it over here. So I always put these ground UPS. Even though some people said you can take them to the post office, I still take them to UPS. I'm not trying to get in trouble by any more platforms since Depop doesn't like me anymore. What size poly do I use for jeans? So jeans on eBay and Poshmark, I use a padded flat rate envelope. You can use whatever poly mailer you want as long as they can fit inside of it. So this is one of the 13 by 10s on surfsupfinds.com on my Amazon or my Linktree. If you go to my Linktree, it has all the poly mailers that I use, these and also these big ones right here. I use, but I ship all my jeans. You'll see here in a little bit in these padded flat rate envelopes that are free from USPS. You can order them online. And guys, I would go ahead and start ordering these. I'd start ordering these boxes. Anything that you need from USPS.com, I would start ordering those now. Just having done this for so long, if you wait till like late October, November, the Christmas season, it's really tough to get a lot of those items. So yeah. Good morning, Lulu. How's it going? How many videos do you post on TikTok a day? Lulu, I would say the max I post is 2, usually not 1. For some reason I got in a habit, or recently in the past month, I've been doing like 1 a day. I wasn't even doing that, but I actually post more on Instagram than on TikTok. But yeah, I would say probably on average just under 1 a day. So maybe 6 a week. But yeah, I know if you're in social media, I think Gary Vee and some people are like, post as much as you can. You'll hear everyone say something, post as much as you can, as often as you can. Some people say just post quantity or quality over quantity. But if you follow social media, if you're trying to get social media, it's funny. I've had a lot of people message me about social media recently, like what camera, what platforms, all that sort of stuff. What I would recommend is whatever works for you and your schedule. What I found is that social media got in the way of me actually selling items and listing items, which is my moneymaker. So I had to back off a little bit and do more listing. So I had to find that balance. But also people like Buried Treasures on TikTok, Juliet Finds, they post like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know Buried posts a ton a day and just waits for 1 or 2 of those to hit. And when one of those hits, it's like game over. It goes. I did a lot of combined shipping on a bunch of Brooks Brothers polos I had listed individually this weekend. Love selling in lots when I have the chance. Yes, sir. Yep, I love selling in lots too. And if people, a lot of times, if people buy a whole bunch of stuff, I'll be like, yeah, I'll refund the shipping completely. I'll just ship everything for free. Usually, if someone buys a whole bunch of things, I'll just say I'll just ship everything for free. Just make them happy. Plus, I would have probably taken the best offer on some of those things anyways. Hit the like button, folks. Hey, thanks for hitting the like button. Yeah, wherever you are, hit the like, all that sort of stuff. Hit the follow too. Which would you list? Tommy B seersucker shorts with non-slip waistband now, or wait till spring? I list them now. Cindy, if you have them to list and you have nothing else to list, I list them. But starting like later this week, I'm going to be done listing shorts and polos, only because I have enough inventory to last me all fall and winter. I have a storage unit with tons of totes full of jeans, flannels, and jackets and long sleeve shirts. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. How many items do I list a week? Trying to do 15 to 20 a day is what I'm trying to do. Trying to do 15 to 20 a day is my goal. But yeah, let's do the next item. This is a fun one. This is one I talk about all the time from day one. Day one, I used to talk about this. This is just a Nike polo shirt, right? This Nike, it is Tiger Woods, but this probably would have been a, I don't know, $23 sale. Instead, it sold for $35. Why did this Nike sell for $35? Because of this little guy right here. That little guy right there is why it sold for $35. Disney polo. So a lot of people might not know, what that is. Disney has a lot of different. Sometimes they just have a Mickey Mouse on them, but that Disney increased the value. Me being a Disney person going to Disney, there's always people going to Disney. So they'd probably rather spend $35 on this than going to Disney and spending $110, or they go to Disney and spend $110 and bring it back and donate it because they're never going to Disney World again. And then I'll pick it up and sell to those people that are going back to Disney. So yeah, Disney polos sell well in a good brand. Peter Millar, Nike. I know being at Disney, they sell Tommy Bahama Disney, Tory Richard Disney. They also sell Johnny O Disney, I believe. Yeah, and that sold for $35. Had $5 into that. So true. So true. What's up, you loony? Thanks for popping in. Monday mornings. I know. I try to go everywhere. It's over on Instagram. So try to go everywhere Monday mornings. So 3 Mercari. Meh. Okay. But Poshmark, as always, coming in at the number 2 spot with 8 sales on Poshmark. We'll go with the South Pole jeans first, as we just talked about South Pole. So our South Pole jeans, these are, a lot of the older ones have a number on them. And I just look up that number. Like this one is 8180. I just look up that number. And again, there's the older waistband tag. Older as in, I don't know, 2000 to 2008, somewhere in there, I'd imagine. But again, kind of baggier South Pole jeans. These sold on Poshmark for $40. $40 on Poshmark. Took a best offer of $40 on those. Again, Lulu, I gotta get my priority because these are Poshmark sales. I gotta send everything in these priority envelopes since that's what they pay for. Gotta use that free envelope. Yeah, let me know how your sales are. Curious to know. Usually this is about the time summer slowdown comes. Why are these selling? The Y2K? It's popular. I don't know. I went to the fair yesterday, the Indiana State Fair, and that's just people wearing the Jinko and the baggy. It's just what's in. And my sister was with us, and I said, Amanda, remember when you used to make fun of me for wearing Jinko? Because I used to wear that stuff, pipes and Jinko. And yeah, it's just in right now. I don't know. It's in, but it's not going to be in for long. In and out. All right, next item. Might as well just do one. Polo Ralph Lauren Gingham check. Of course, if you're new, Gingham check has those little, it almost looks like a picnic table. This just sold for, I think, $20. Polo Ralph Lauren, yep, $20 over on Poshmark. Gonna throw this in. It's crazy to think to like put this in one of these big bags, but I'm going to because it's free. It is free. Seems so silly. I know. I just ordered 100 of the padded flat rate. Let's go, Lulu. You know what's crazy? I order boxes. Oh my gosh, they're in there. But the boxes, if you've seen me, they're about this tall. I don't know. Let me see. They're probably about 3 feet tall. They're about 3 feet tall, full of these from top to bottom, right? I order like 2 or 3 boxes at a time. And I just have them stored. But yeah, good job. She just ordered them. You literally, if you already have an account on USPS.com, it takes you 2 seconds to order that stuff. Might as well do it now. Posted my South. What's up, Audra? Posted my South Pole limited edition jeans, a sale for $85 in our reseller community to other Y2K sales. Yes. So South Pole does make limited edition jeans. I know a lot of companies make limited edition, but South Pole ones actually do bring more value. Audra just said $85. I sold a white pair one time for like $90. So yeah, that's what's up with that. What did I do with the actual, oh, it's right here in my face. Oh, what am I drinking? Monster Energy. Monster Energy. Jacqueline said, right? Are these prices before the seller fees and things, or all profit? I'm telling you, so Mercari, you get all that money. Poshmark, so all these orders right now, I'll tell you exactly how much I paid and then how much it sold for, and Poshmark takes 20% of that. So Poshmark will take 20% of this next sale. This next sale is a pair. I knew these would sell fast. I took a quick offer just because it's the end of spring. But these are Adidas 365 shorts. I sell these for $18.99, but I priced these up. These sold for $20. Not that much more. I priced them for $22. It's because they have the little guy on the back. This is the Pinehurst logo. So if you want to know golf courses to look for, just go to Google, type in PGA golf courses, and look up PGA golf course logos, and just maybe screenshot that, and you'll see logos like this. You might not know what it is, but that's Pinehurst. It's a PGA golf course, so that helped to drive the value up a little bit more rather than take the value away. If this was a local golf course, it would have hurt the value priority. But yeah, so $20 for these. They take 20%. So they're going to take their 20%, which is $4 on these. I paid $3.99. So that the difference is my profit. Hey, thanks for the follow. See the follows over on TikTok. Appreciate y'all. Hey, sirs, I know you use your phone to do listings. Do you enter a pre-owned condition description? There isn't a way to do it if you're using the app, right? Enter a pre-owned condition description. So what I do, if I have to sell similar on someone else's listing, so let's say I find something that I don't have, and so I look at a comp and I do sell similar, I actually just have my description written out in my notes. I just have a description written out in my notes, and I just copy and paste that into description. I don't talk about the item unless there's a flaw, which is very rarely. I don't talk about it. So I would say more than 99% of my items, I just copy and paste that little small description into my eBay description. And then when I cross list on Autoposture, it goes right on over to Poshmark and Mercari, and used to be Depop. And that's what I do. Basically, it says, thank you for your interest in the item listed. I take detailed pictures to paint the best picture of the item. Please don't hesitate to ask for more details or specific pictures. All of my items are generally odor-free, non-smoking, free from mildew, smell. Colors may vary. Colors may appear different on different devices. That's new. Thanks to you guys. You guys helped me with that one. So hopefully that helps out. Does Poshmark take more than eBay? Yes. Poshmark takes 20%. eBay takes right around 13 and some change percent. What happened with Depop? I got kicked off, Jacqueline. I got kicked off Depop. I sent out items, and 3 people said they never received it, and I put to Depop that I shipped them out, just like I could do with eBay or whatever, and then they like figure out, oh, he did ship it out in the tracking. Depop sent me a random message and said, you violated our policy 3 times by not shipping out the item, and the buyer didn't get it, which I never had that issue ever on eBay. I've sold 33,000 items, maybe 1 or 2 times, but never have it. So I think I was scam people trying to get stuff for free. K-Way the other day called and said that same thing happened to him. He sent 2 pairs of Miss Me jeans to the same person, different orders, and they said they didn't get either one. So just be careful on Depop. Make sure you do exactly what they want. Communicate with them. But it's okay. It's no big deal. My best pair of South Pole are Afro Man with headphones embroidery. 115. Dang. That would be. I never find South Pole with embroidery. That would be sick. I would love that. Yeah, that stuff is on trend, guys. Get it listed if you find it. Definitely be looking for it. We don't know how long it's going to be on trend for. So that's the thing. When you find these items, so I talk about selling seasonally. I also sell anything that I find that's on trend, I list right away. I don't care if it's off season or not. I list on trend items right away. For example, if I find a pair of South Pole shorts in December, I'm listing those in December if they're on trend. Otherwise, all my other shorts, I wait until the spring. What South Pole tags do you look for to sell? The sell better than others. You want to look for. I don't have any more South Pole tags. I think those are the last 2 jeans. I think. But you want to look for the waistbands. Go to my eBay store. You can go through at searchhouse.com, find my eBay store, look at my sold listings, and you'll see it. But or just go to Burlington and look at the ones you see there. Don't get those. Don't get those. I got an offer on Posh for $3. Leaving me with 5%. People. I know. I had someone offer me $10 on a $70 item overnight. Decline. What's up, Javi? Yeah. What's up, Sandy? Thanks for popping in. No way, that's terrible. I know. Yep. It's all right though. Do you offer discount shipping on Poshmark? I don't think I do. I just cross list everything through Autoposher. And it sends out offers. It does the bundles and everything, but I don't think I do a discount shipping through Poshmark. Instead of copy and pasting, you can set up a shortcut keys on your iPhone. I did. So yes, Miss said you can set up shortcut. So when you go to the description on your app on eBay, you can just type in the first 2 letters of that paragraph. Like, let's just say the first 2 letters are TH, and then the whole paragraph will show up. I had that in there, but then my phone like reset or something, and it's gone now. So I just have to redo that. But yeah, you can do the keys so you don't have to copy and paste. But it takes me like 5 seconds. I'd go back to it. Felix made a video on that on TikTok. That's where I got that from. Grammy, what's up? Mercari doesn't have a place for SKU, right? How do we work around it? Grammy, that would be a question for K-Way because I don't put a SKU number in my inventory. I don't have a SKU inventory system. So I'm not sure about that one. For Mercari and SKU, a lot of people just put it at the end of their title description. They'll put like A017 or whatever their SKU is. Good morning, Trisha. But yeah, I don't do a SKU number in my system, so I can't answer that one. I don't want to give you guys an answer that I don't know about. Good morning, C. Rich. I have an international shipping going out to a Europe label saying shipping direct to the buyer, but to the buyer, what happened to that? It says shipping to the buyer, but he selected USPS. The label eBay gave me is different from any other I've ever seen. Advice. I don't know. I've never seen that, C. Rich. Ever since I've done international shipping, it just has the label that goes to the international shipping processing place, which is Illinois for me. And yeah, I don't know. I would maybe message eBay. I've never seen that. I wonder if you have shipping not just international, but if you have shipping without international eBay program, like you'll ship to anywhere. So I'm not sure. I haven't had that issue. That's 2 questions I can't answer. Good for me. I had an awesome weekend of sales. Let's go, Sophia. 14 Autoposher sales plus my eBay sales. Let's go. Autoposher for the win. Let's go. No SKUs on Mercari. Trisha says no SKUs on Mercari. Okay, there you go. Can't put SKUs on Mercari. It's okay. Your caps are still on. You're just excited. It's okay to be excited, Trisha. Let's see. What keywords do you use to sell flannels? Keywords to sell flannels. Thick, plaid, fall, hiking. those sorts of things. Not a whole lot of keywords, but those are some of the ones. I'd have to look at my eBay store and see what they look like. Did the post office scan the package ordered on Depop? You can actually go to the post office to get proof. So I did. When they sent me the email, Depop sent me the email. They said, consider this final. Do not reply. Of course I replied. And I got to talk to someone. They didn't send me like an automatic. And so they were persistent on, sorry, you're done. Nope, you ended. I'm like, there's no, I can show you my proof. Nope, unfortunately, you're done. So they just completely cut me off. I sold a CD. Basically, they're pretty much saying like you had your chance, which I thought I did it because that's what I did with eBay. It said someone didn't receive your item, and you could click an option saying like I sent the item and shipping should be there because it should be tracking through Depop. And should say like with eBay, you ship out a label, it tracks, it shows delivered. eBay recognizes that and they're on your side. So for me, I'm fine with not having Depop anymore. There's right there a main reason. That was my sign maybe to get off it. But also all these people offering you and you accepting offers and then them not paying. I would say 90% of my sales on Depop never got paid for. And that was frustrating. So I'm fine with it. It's no big deal that I'm not on Depop. I sold a CD for $81. Red. Did you see that? Trisha, if you read the group chat, you see, I saw it. I replied to it. Blink 182 promo CD. That was pretty cool. What is your inventory system? I'll show you, Tag. Do you do discount shipping on eBay? Only if they buy one or more items. So I only do discount shipping if they buy one or more, more than one item. So if someone buys 2 polo shirts, I'll tell them I'll just refund the difference in shipping. So they'll pay, let's say, $12.50 for shipping. I'll refund them $6.25, or whatever it will be. Maybe it might be like $5 because it's a little heavier. That is so annoying on Depop. I know, so annoying with the offers. So we'll answer my question on if I start Depop. You know what though, Depop, I had a lot of sales. So Grammy, don't. Just because I'm not sitting here saying, guys, don't sell on Depop. I'm just saying I'm okay with not selling it because of you see how they treated the buyer or the seller. So, but I made a ton of sales on Depop. They were good sales, and now they're not charging seller fees. So I would still say list over there. I mean, there's no reason not to, especially if you have auto posture or cross lister and you can cross list. I would still cross list over there. If I had it still, I would still be doing it. Even if I had a warning, like the next time you're going to get kicked off, I would still be doing it. I wouldn't be like, forget it. I'm just saying it's okay. I'm not stressing out that I'm not on there. I saw someone say something. I want to make sure. What does my inventory system look like? So I have 80 bins in my basement. There are about 60 in here and 20 in the other room. And all my items are in like bins. I also have a couple closets upstairs, one with coats, one with blazers and suits. And they're just all in light category bins. So like this one right here are all new with tag Levi's. So any new with tag Levi's I list go in here. And when it sells, I go to my bin that has the new with tag Levi's. It's basically, think of it, it's not like anyone else's system that's really on, check out that's on social media. A lot of people do the bins or the box system. Totally fine. They're great system. This works for me. Think of it as your closet. Let's say you have a closet. You know where your denim pants are, right? You're going to go to your denim pants. You know where your Lululemon polos are. You're going to go to Lululemon polos, etc., etc. That's how this is. I know where all my swim trunks are. They're in this one swim trunk bin, just like my swim trunk drawer in my closet. So that's how my inventory system works for me. Super fast. I don't have to keep a SKU. I don't have to separate bag anything. I just put it in the like inventory. When that item sells, I go to that bin. I get the item out, and that's done. I can also show you exactly what the item looks like too, which helps you guys out. I copy and paste everything to cross list right now. Yeah, that's a good thing too. There's another question I saw. Yeah, I feel like Depop is full of just kids. It's definitely full of kids. I feel like it's just full of kids. I would say the average person on Depop, I don't even know how old you are allowed to sell or buy, but probably like 16 to 20s, like college, whatever. I don't know. That would be the average. The one thing I did sell quite a bit on there were Peter Millar polos. and those sold quick. And I never had issues with those. Devil's advocate for Depop. I've been on for 3 years plus. I've never encountered a problem on there like Brad has. It's my least problematic platform. Never had returns or refunds on there. Also, if you accept offers and the item still stays listed, yeah, it stays listed. Potentially at full price, unlike most of the time on eBay when you have to wait and cancel a non-pay. Yes. So Trish is saying devil's advocate. She's been on for 3 years and she's never encountered a problem like I had. So like I said, I would still give Depop a try. I would not do Depop. I'm with Trisha on that. I sold an old photo of a 1923 football game, Army versus Navy. Paid $1, sold at auction for $57. Grammy, that is right up my alley. You guys, you know I love that era like stuff. That's awesome. How does auto posture work exactly? Auto posture is the bomb. People will tell, you'll hear me if you watch this the rest of the time. People are going to say, like, I got auto posture, got me a ton of sales. So auto posture, there's two things with auto posture. First of all, I have a video on YouTube if you want to watch that later too. And what it is, it's a cross lister. And what the cross lister does is obviously cross list from one platform onto multiple platforms. So if you list on eBay, you can cross list it onto Depop, Mercari, and Poshmark. And then it also has automatic sales detection. So if it sells on one of the platforms, it takes it off the other so you don't double sell that item, or you don't have to go back in and try to remember to take that item off later. So that's nice. And then Auto Posture also has an automation portion of it where it sends out offers automatically for you. It delists and relists your items so you constantly are staying active on that platform, which the platforms like. And on Poshmark, you're constantly sharing and following people and all that sort of stuff that you have to. Poshmark's like the social platform. It does all the social stuff without you having to do it. It's awesome. There's a link on search.finds.com or my link tree for $5 off your first month, and you can get like a 7-day free trial. So definitely, if you have maybe over 100 items listed on a platform, I definitely look into it. We went on Auto Posh last week. It started slow and it's working. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. Your kids and the puppy are beautiful. Have a great week. Love your smile. Thanks, Anna King. Appreciate it. There you go. Appreciate that. Do you want a dog? Because she's waking up at 5 a.m. every morning. I'm over it. Love been struggling with the whole SKU thing. Thanks. Yeah. Again, my system is not like, again, you see the same systems posted online and they're great systems. And I keep saying if I were to hire someone, I'd have to change this, but I actually don't even think I would. I think if I hired someone, it would be the same and they would just know the closet too, right? If I hired like multiple people, maybe. Morning, did you start selling flannel jeans and winter coats? I haven't. I'm going to start doing that like soon. Right now, I have one more box that I have to finish of short sleeve stuff. And then I'm going to start listing everything that I have right now in the house that I didn't pack up and take over to the storage unit. So I have a ton of jeans and jackets and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and get all that stuff listed probably within the next couple of days. Then I'll start going to my storage unit, getting jeans and flannel bins out of there and start listing those later this week. Source has an 800 square foot closet. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, Buried. I'm in the shower if anyone cares. You're recording. How do you even have time? You record so many videos. Are you using a special shower head off the TikTok shop? Good morning, Hammer. Thanks for coming in. How do you get rid of discount shipping? I don't know. I don't know that answer. Maybe go through your shipping policies on eBay again and redo them. But I don't have discount shipping. People will only ask if I buy multiple items, will you discount the shipping? Yes, I will. Sometimes people just buy multiple items and I'll just ship the items the way they buy it. But yeah. Deviled eggs. Deviled eggs Depop is decent. What are you talking about, Bearded? Deviled eggs Depop. Your mushroom deviled egg thing? I don't even know what you're talking about. How is it? How much is it a month? Auto Posture. If you go over to the site, if you go to search.finds.com, click the $5 off, it'll take you to the pricing page, I'm pretty sure, and you'll see all the prices. It just ranges. So whatever fits how many items you list. What you have to think about, their main thing is how many items you list. How many items do you list is what's going to determine how much you're going to pay. Because you're going to buy the automation system. That's $35 a month. And then whatever cross list you do will be extra. Do you use Mercari shipping or your own? Mercari. I use Mercari shipping for Mercari, Poshmark shipping for Poshmark, eBay shipping for eBay. You will hire me to be in your closet? Hire me to be, yeah, Barry, I'd hire you for more than just to be in my closet. I see what you can do. And you keep your bum real clean. Is there a way to work around the listing limit on Mercari when starting out? Okay, I don't think so. So with Mercari, they want you to start off slow. You have to prove to them that you are like a good seller. So you have to sell a couple items. The person has to receive them. You have to get a couple good feedback, and then you can just go to town with Mercari. So it just takes just get some sales. Maybe just throw some things on there really cheap. Get them out. We order boxes from USPS. Can we ship them ground advantage? No. If you order boxes from USPS, you have to ship them out priority. I don't believe there are any ground advantage boxes you can get from USPS that are free. There might be talking about opting out of passing on the discount to shipping. Oh, yeah, you talking about the shipping discount? I opted out of that. I think I don't even remember getting the email. I don't know if I even got the email where you pass your discount on to the buyer. I don't do that. The buyer pays the full shipping or whatever, and I keep the handling fee. Good morning. What's up, Christine? This is a great week. Had 9 sales, which has been my best yet. Total of $594. Dang, can you guys imagine 9 sales, $594? That is so good, especially this time of year when most of my sales are like $20 sales. That's so great. Good job, Christine. That's all I want to hear. Gives you the motivation to keep going. What flannels and jeans are good pickups for the fall? Who to follow or where to look to see what brands and styles or trends are upcoming season? So, yeah, I would say like jeans, you want to look for, I would say like selvage, but you don't find those very often. If you're new to it, you just want to watch a lot of content. I have a ton of videos of hauls. If you go to my haul videos on YouTube, you'll see a ton of videos of me showing different items. But for jeans, like I sold a pair of this Revtown jean. What I would recommend maybe doing is going to Nordstrom. If you don't have a Nordstrom near you, go to Nordstrom.com and look at those jeans. Those are the type of jeans you want to pick up. I stay away from mall brand jeans. For my price, I have to pay $8. So Aeropostale, American Eagle, Hollister, even Abercrombie and Fitch, all those jeans I don't pick up, especially any like Kohl's or Target, none of those jeans. Levi's 501s can be good, but you have to pick them up for the right price type of deal. What's your opinion on FootJoy? Pick up or pass? Coming across a lot. I pass on most FootJoys now. They have to be a special pattern. And they actually sell pretty quick when I get a special pattern. I just had one last week. I listed it and sold it within a day or two. That's in last week's video of me packing, if you want to watch that. But like one like this, I would pick, again, my FootJoy bins right here. So all my FootJoys are over here. I'd pick one up like this. Has that nice pattern to it. But FootJoys like this just aren't selling. So these striped FootJoys, hey, thanks for the heart. Appreciate you, Meg. These FootJoys just aren't selling. I pass them up. These cost me $5. I pass them up. I have more than half a bin right here full of them. AG jeans, Levi's 560s, yes, 501s, Ariat jeans. Yeah, there you go. People are naming them. Ariat, 560 by Levi's. Thanks, Jen, for the heart. Orange tab by Levi's. Any Levi's made in the USA, period. Also with AG jeans, I pick up all of them. The only ones I don't pick up, and that's just me, are the Protege. So when you pick up a pair of AG jeans, I don't even know. Again, this is my Duluth and AG and Bonobos bin. But here's a pair of AG jeans. And on the waistband, they're going to say what the model is. This is the Graduate. I pick up the Graduate. The only one I don't pick up is the Protege. Why? Because I picked them up and they just didn't sell for me compared to all the other models. It just might be out of style. So I look for Graduate, Tellus, Ives, some of the others. I just The protege is what I don't look up or what I don't pick up. What's up, Candy? Hey guys, appreciate you all being here. Monday mornings live packing. I know we're not getting into a lot of packing, but we're answering questions. That's what Monday's all about. Talking, hanging out, all that sort of stuff. Soccer or football. I just listed it. Oh my gosh. Did I even list this new with tags? Oh, someone's about to get a real good deal. I bet you I did not list this new with tags. Where did I sell this? Poshmark? Yeah, I didn't sell this new with tags. Oh, well, someone got a good deal. Yep, no pictures. So here are my pictures. None of them show it. I was just picking up. This is brand new with tags, this soccer jersey. So I paid $5 for it, sold it for 20. Could have gotten more, maybe closer to 40. But it's just yeah, soccer jersey. Bought it for 5, sold it for 20. So how about that? My bad. Someone's gonna be excited. 100 and over, you loony. Even FootJoy shoes. Okay, so those are FootJoy polos. If you stick around, I'll show you what FootJoys I pick up. Isn't it funny how I have everything right here at my fingertips? Got a pair of 557 cowboy jeans by Levi's. I don't even know if I've seen. So most Levi's for men are, they start with a 5. You know, 501s, 511s, 502s, 560s, 505s, 550s, 557. I don't even know if I've heard of that model. 557. They all have a different, like 511s are skinny slim. 502s are like tapered. They're tapered but a little thicker in the waist. 541s I think are like athletic fit. So they all have a fit to them. This was a really good sale right here. This is a, Tams is not in here this morning. I'm pretty sure she's the one. But this is a Masters Tech polo shirt. Kayla, what's up? By the way, guys, if you don't follow K-Way Shop on YouTube, he just put out a video yesterday, and I was watching it. Actually, I was listening to it while I was pulling all my orders this morning. So that was my background while I was pulling all my orders this morning. Is really good. It was talking about when you do retail arbitrage, big sales, a lot of tips, pointers, and Kayla was in the video, which was great. It definitely loved hearing her voice. Definitely a breath of fresh air other than just Wayne's, but really good video. Go over there and watch it. Masters Tech Bola Polo. This Bolo Polo sold for $55. $55 for this. Someone just bought it. Women's AG jeans have not sold for me at all. Bought my first pair AG men's, the graduate khaki pants. Maybe those will be a better pickup. True Religion doesn't sell. Nope, for me either, but mine, women's. Men's sell better. Yes, I don't pick up any AG women's jeans anymore. They used to sell for me in the past. Pre-pandemic, they used to sell for me. I don't pick any of them up anymore. No AG women's jeans. I don't pick them up anymore. That's just me. That's just me. But yes, True Religion jeans have gone way downhill. If you go to Ross, you're going to find a whole bunch of those. Rock Revival jeans are good. Rock Revival. Not Rock and Republic, Rock Revival. How about Wrangler? Yeah. I never pick up Wrangler. They might be good, but all the ones, I see them at every single thrift store. There might be some that do well. I barely even pick them up if they're new with tags for $8. Wrangler are like, I don't pick them up. Those 557s are worth a ton of money. Only paid $6. Good morning. What is your system before you photograph your items? I have a Goodwill bags all over the place. Well, Ben Beautiful, you sound like me in 2016. Yeah, K-Way Shop. Here, I'll show you. He's not in here because he's sleeping right now. That's just what he does. He sleeps. But his wife works. You can follow the Book Nerd. They're a couple, reselling couple. Awesome. Rock Revival size small too. Yes. Any Rock Revival I find for $7.99, I pick them up, no matter what the size. Vanessa, what is up? K-Way Shop. Cindy's got it. K-Way Shop. Good morning. You sold. Good morning. Have you sold Soya Roll hats? No, I've never heard of those. Wrangler FR is okay. Yes. C. Rich. Wrangler FR is okay. If you also find Ariat FR, Carhartt FR, anything. Not every brand flame resistant, but all the decently good brands will up the value. Ariat is a good brand to pick up anyways. If you find FR, which is flame retardant or flame resistant, they do better. They do better. One of 500 new brands of golf polos. Here's one right here. This is called Pins and Aces. I rarely find this brand, Pins and Aces. It has skulls all over it. It sold very, very fast for Pins and Aces, $24. $24 on Poshmark. Only get made in the USA Wranglers. There you go. So what I would probably do if I had time today, I'd go to eBay, type in I would type in Vintage Wranglers USA, and then I would type in, or I'd click on sold listings, completed, used, sold, used, highest price to lowest price, and look and see what ones sell for the most money. That's what I would do. What is your system before I photograph? So what I do, I detag all my items. I call it detagging, and I put them in spring. I put them in spring, summer, fall, winter, and then women's. And then I'll put them in totes. And whatever priority is what I'll do. So that's what I do. I put them like that. I don't pre-bag them or anything like that, obviously. But before I picture them, I detag them and I put them in totes and I cover the totes up. If they're off season, I take them to my storage unit. If they're on season, I keep them here. Got banned from Depop for sending my Depop store link in chat. You're lying, Chase. You are lying. What? Your Depop store name in what chat on Depop? I don't even know what that even means. I tried to wake him up an hour ago. Guys, you missed a good old day of Kayla and I going live. If you guys watch, thumbs up if you watch K-Way Shop. Thumbs up if you watch K-Way Shop. Thanks for Pins and Aces, a Bolo brand. You don't find it very often. Do you cross-sell everything as an automatically system that removes the item it sells? Yes. Renee, AutoPosture is what I use. Cross-list them, automatic sales detection. Go to surfsupfinds.com. There I'll have a link there or my link tree if you know how to find that within TikTok. There's $5 off. But yeah, automatic sales detection. In my opinion, it's the best reselling platform. Okay, thumbs up. So I used to go live with Kayla, his wife, in the morning on Friday mornings, and Ethan. And we'd go at like 7:30 or 8:30 or even 9. And at 9 o'clock, this is what you hear. Coming in, walking in like that. It's, K-Way's up, big sneezing, ogreing his way in there. So funny. It's like every single time. I used to laugh. Those were the fun days. It was so fun. Friday morning fun. I mean, if he was live right now, I mean, if Kayla was live with me, you'd hear it. It was fun. But Polo Ralph Lauren, just be happy you don't have to live with that. Polo Ralph Lauren cardigan, cotton. This sold for $22 over on Poshmark. $20 Poshmark. We need to bring them back. I know. Weren't those fun? I mean, I could do them. Depop link, not the eBay or anything. That is so crazy, Chase Scott. Yeah. Why is Depop banning people? Like, that's not good for their program. A lot of people were like, you should make a video about them and bashing them. And that's not really my thing. Whatever. I'll just continue to work with my sweetie eBay. Okay. That's out the door. We need to bring back the Fridays. I know. Kayla, you know it. You know it. Sometimes in your lives, she couldn't even wake him up. I know. It is funny. Breakfast balls are such a Bolo brand for golf. Breakfast balls? I've never even heard of them. They're made by Roosevelt. Okay, I've never found that brand. Maybe you told me about them, Trisha, before. But Pins and Aces. This one brand that I just sold. I don't even know what it's called. Revantley. Go watch K-Way's video. He talks about it. But this brand right here, Revantley, G4, Grayson, Sunday, whatever. There's like a Sunday morning something, and there's so many K's. There's just so many Bad Birdies, so many new polo brands that are going to go in and out. Roblox being my favorite. Okay, gotta go. See you, Trish. Sometimes you're live. Oh yeah, gotcha. Once a month. Bring him back once a month. We could. I have to talk to her. Rollback, Bad Birdie. Yep. Sunday swagger. There you go, Kit Kat. I sent a package out, and they still hasn't in tracking updated. It's been a couple days. Call USPS. Get sold. When did you send it? What day of the week did you send it? And yeah, tell me what day of the week last week you sent it. What's up, Retro? What's up, Retro? Retro is around my town. I was talking about social media stuff earlier, actually. Last Tuesday, it should be tracking by now. A lot of times with those packages, if you send it out through eBay, a lot of times they just show up at the door and it'll just say delivered. So a lot of times they don't get tracked along the way and they'll just show delivered. But just to rest assured, like, I don't remember the last time I actually had a package through eBay not get delivered in years. I don't even remember. I don't even know if I ever have. Customer asked for a return tracking stuck for 2 weeks. A customer asked for a return tracking stuck for 2 weeks. I'm not sure I understand that one, Freddie Wap. That's all the Poshmark. eBay. Oh my gosh, I didn't even print off my eBay. Hold on real quick, y'all. I didn't even print it off. So you're gonna hear wah, wah, wah. Orders awaiting shipment. Yeah, I didn't print off any of these. Boop. Well, now you get to see me do it. Nope. The post office always wants me to print a packing slip. I don't do those. It annoys them, I think, but that's all right. Sorry about you. It's your job to get the stuff and scan it in. Okay. Review. Confirm. So I do everything through PayPal. I don't do it through my eBay funds, just so you guys know I'm over here printing off my labels. I do everything through my PayPal. Reason being is because my PayPal is linked to my business credit card. And so it will keep track of my shipping cost. And also it gives me points. So that's why I don't do it out of my funds on eBay. Obviously, whatever you guys want to do is fine, but that's something I've never talked about before. When you pay for your eBay labels, I do it on there. Retro, you didn't miss out on anything I talked about earlier. Yeah, I've never used a packing slip ever. Me either. All right, let's go. Tracking hasn't updated in their state 2 weeks now. That's weird. Is it, Freddie Wap, is it at a location it just hasn't updated? If it's at a location, for example, if an item gets shipped to Idaho, I'm in Indiana, to Idaho, and it says it's at Idaho's facility, and it hasn't moved for 3 days, I would say that, tell the buyer, say, listen, I'm seeing exactly what you see that is stuck in Idaho. I'm going to keep track of this. I will go to USPS if it doesn't move on in the next few days. Almost every time it starts moving on the next few days. Just show them that, like, you're on top of it too. You can't do anything about it. You see exactly what they see, and you'll go to USPS, you know, either in the next few days. If they're really adamant on it, you can say you go to USPS now. But I'm telling you right now, if you go to USPS, they're going to tell you, we see exactly what you see. It's in Idaho. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, credit card points for the win. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever sold an antique mall? No, I've never had a booth at an antique mall. My dad has, but I never have. Nope. Yes, hasn't updated in San Antonio facility. Yeah, that's what I would do. You're welcome. PayPal got hacked last year. They took all of but $50. Frenchie, I would guess you'd be covered by that. Are you not covered by that? That's crazy. Yeah, it's never happened to me. But also, yeah, the only thing that's in my PayPal is my credit card. I don't keep any money in my PayPal account. So in PayPal, you can keep money in there. You can buy stuff like a bank account. But I don't keep any money in there. All I have is my credit card. But if I get paid through PayPal for something, I always transfer the money right over to my bank account. All right. eBay stuff's all printed out. So you can see I printed off all my labels all in one hurrah. And I have everything already pulled. They did get 10 transactions for $50 each. They give my money back. They give us back one transaction. That's weird. There's no way now. Used to update after. Hold on. Get sold. What did you say? There is now way. It just updated after it comes. Oh, are you saying it just now updated? Just now? Just now that we talked about that? Lost service. You tried email and Depop. I sent one of those and didn't hear back. There you go. Lost packages. Okay, let me get back in over to over here. What's a RR? Oh my gosh, I missed a ton. All right. If it's a priority box, they need to be shipped priority mail. If it's a flat rate box, it needs to be bubble wrap. Yeah. I don't know what someone asked, but yeah, if you get a priority box, you have to ship priority. Isn't priority more expensive? Why would a reseller ship more expensive route? So see, Rich, are you talking about all the items I just shipped? So all the items I just shipped were all Poshmark items, and Poshmark, everything you ship on Poshmark is priority. So they have an agreement with the USPS or whatever that everything's priority. So on Poshmark, you ship out using free envelopes. You don't want to use your own stuff because you're paying for these. These are free. It's shipping priority, so you want to ship it in these free envelopes or boxes or padded envelopes, whatever. Go to see my process. I used the USPS lost package. Had my first one, and USPS already approved the claim. Yeah, USPS is pretty good at approving claims. I typically ship ground. See, Rich, does that answer your question because you're talking about ground advantage now? Is it more expensive, but is it faster and more convenient with the free boxes? Buyer is paying for it. Priority is free on yeah. All right. So you guys talking. Ground is away. Told the buyer to go USPS. He did. Gotcha. 10-4. Okay. We're all caught up. Good. Still new at this. How do you track sales for tax purposes? A certain program that links to Autoposher? No, there isn't. Sorry, very new to this. Don't ever apologize, Sophia. A lot of people use Jason Hayes spreadsheet. I don't use it, but a lot of people do. Use a Jason Hayes spreadsheet. I don't have one linked to my account because I don't use it, so I don't want to promote something that I don't use. But K-Way Shop, he'll be on later. If you go to his link tree or whatever, he has a link to it, or maybe someone else on here does. But I don't. You're welcome, C. Rich. Indiana RR. But yeah, Jason Hayes spreadsheet. I do it a different way. I have a CPA, and she kind of told me how we've worked out a way that I've done it. I've been selling on eBay since 2011, so I've done. I do it a different way. I used to sell antiques, collectibles. Now that I do clothing, I do it even different than 2011. But a lot of my stuff is just saved through my business credit card, all my expenses, my shipping, all that sort of stuff, and then I break it down later on. Have the same person, and also, guys, eBay has everything laid out for you. You can get all your reports from eBay too if you're just selling on eBay. Have the same person buy the same item on eBay Posh in 2 minutes. On my software, didn't have time to delist. Canceled Posh, going to ship on eBay. Felt fishy. Have you run into that? I haven't. I haven't had someone buy the same item twice. Autoposher does it within a certain amount of minutes. It might not be instantly, but it's really, really quickly. But yes, guys, always, if you get an eBay sale and another platform sale at the same time, always end your other platform sale and refund them over there. eBay, if you refund them saying someone else bought it or whatever, you get a ding. And you're going to get to like, you won't get top seller. You could even get like below standard. And you even could get your account suspended if you do a number amount, like more than 3 times. If you cancel a sale because it's something you did wrong, eBay will kick you off or at least suspend your store. What do you do to ship Hapster, eBay, and Mercari? I'll show you. What's up, Mark, I'll show you. So my first item is stuffed toy. Should I go to Walmart and get a mailing box? If it's a stuffed toy, like a plushie, I would just ship it in one of these. If it's a plush, ship it one of these. Otherwise, sure, Walmart boxes aren't too bad price-wise. But yeah, if that's your first one. But plush, I just ship them in a poly mailer. Super easy. Getting ready to walk into Goodwill. Catch you later. Hey, see you, Retro. Get some good stuff. So they can track it. It's because the person used it for Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin. Oh, God. Oh, got you on Bitcoin with PayPal. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, that's weird. I've never encountered that. Are you still listening for summer, moving into fall? At the end of this week, middle of the week, I'll be moving into fall. I'm finishing up my last tote here of spring and summer. And I actually have 2 bags that I need to take out from last week's purchases. And all those items are going to go in 2 boxes for next spring and summer. So yeah, pretty much like in the middle of this week, I'm going to go straight fall and winter. Reseller Genie has some. Yeah, Reseller Genie has some of that too. Where's the monster? You know I can't be around here without a monster. What's up, Ree? All right, guys, let's get over to eBay. Get those sales on eBay. We talked about selling hats. We're going to ship those. Talked about FootJoys. We're going to ship those. We're going to do both of those first because that's the first thing that's up. Tiger Woods hat. Talked about this before. If you're new here, someone said they're really, really new. This was retail arbitrage. I bought these very cheap, $5 a piece. The large, extra large sold really quickly for 20 bucks each. Then all these just sat. This is a medium, sat. I bought them for $5 each. I now have them listed at $10 a piece. So they're selling for not a whole lot, but I am still making money on them and I'm getting them out the door. But this was really good because I bought like 50 of the same size of each hat and I just list one in quantity. So it's a really easy listing. It's a really, really easy listing. So what I do is I put these hats in an 8x6x4, an 8x6x4 box. I don't put these hats in a poly mailer because I don't want the bill to get hurt. That's how I ship them. What is the best app to list on all platforms? I use Autoposture. I think it's the best. In fact, I actually have a free, I have a few months of Vendu right now for free. And I won't use a program that does not have automatic delist sales detection. Vendu is the only other platform that has that. So like List Perfectly and all those others, I'm not going to use those. But yeah, Autoposture is the best in my opinion. And Autoposture is cheaper than Vendu. Autoposture is cheaper than Vendu. Vendu's got to get their prices down a little bit. But yeah, Autoposture. I have $5 off too on sourceupfinds.com or in my link tree. You get $5 off and $7 free or 7 days free. So that was $5 into 10. Not the best sale. The next item is FootJoy, but I want to answer your questions. We're getting to list Christmas stuff. Frenchie, perfect. Frenchie's Vault's getting ready to list Christmas stuff. Frenchie probably knows Christmas stuff sells year round. It's crazy like that. But yeah, definitely Christmas stuff. You got to list those stuff before the holidays. You go and just follow what the big boys do. Let them pay for all the research marketing, and then you guys just copy them. Go into Lowe's or Menards right now, and it's full of Halloween, right? Go into, I don't know, go into American Eagle and look, and I bet it's full of flannels and jeans. Just do what they do. That's what I do. Is summer slowdown over? It's picked up. July was my slowest month. August has definitely been better. So this is FootJoy. I pick up all of these quarter zip stretchy FootJoys, even if they have a golf course logo. These are $5 for me. I even pick up the vests. So the polos don't sell very well for me. These always sell. I don't even have time to put them away into my bins. I bring all my stuff down. These usually sell within just a few days of how much I list them for. This I listed for $23.99, and I bought it for $4.99. Good morning, Dixie. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Laney. Sorry, guys. Yesterday was 99 cents day per pound at Goodwill Bins, Fort Wayne. Dream day. Let's go, Cindy. Tell them in Fort Wayne to send some like deal days down here. We don't have deal days in Indy. They need to do deal days. 99 sale Goodwills. For teachers, dream day. Oh, yes. Found boxes of Christmas stuff. Need to get moving. Yeah, I would list your Christmas stuff right when you start listing your fall and winter. Right now. And you guys know, before even Halloween, Christmas stuff is out. So you guys already know. Have I heard of Bird Gang? I haven't. I have not heard of Bird Gang. This is going out ground. Again, sold for $23.99. Let's see. Thank you for your answer. Second question, where did you get the black bags from? So all of these bags that I use, other than the bags from USPS.com, you can find on my Amazon. Again, I made a website, sourceupfinds.com. You can go on there and it's very rudimentary. There are just a few different links there, and you can see my eBay store. I put that on there so you can see all the stuff that I sell and what I've sold, how much it sells for, the stuff I pick up. all the items I use, like tape and bags and everything, on my Amazon link. And then also the $5 off auto postures on there. And then there's a Whatnot. If you guys don't know what Whatnot is, there's $15 for free on there too, if you are looking to source on Whatnot, which my wife sourced, Shelby sourced on Whatnot the other day for me, for herself and for me. Actually, she didn't source, she just bought stuff for us on Whatnot. Lululemon stuff. What's up, Amy D? What's up, Tams? Tams, you missed it. I sold a Masters Tech for $55. Next item is a Peter Millar. These are an auto posture sale. They sold for $19.79. I don't list anything for $19.79. So these were listed. By the way, I bumped my auto posture eBay offers up to 10%. So auto posture sending out eBay offers to people 10% off the item. It was 5%, probably way too low. I bumped it up to 10. But yeah, Peter Millar shorts, these sold, they're just like a cotton blend. They're not the nylon ones that I really like. These sold for $19.79. I paid $3.99 for them. But I have not heard of Bird Gang. Bird Gang is like a carbon copy of Bad Birdie. Local guys out of Dallas started the company. Do you pick up Donald Ross? See, Rich, there's another one. There's another polo we just talked about. It's crazy, all these polo brands. Donald Ross. I've only picked up one this whole year, and you'll probably see it sold. I think I sold it on eBay, but it was blue and paisley. It was blue with white paisley all over it. It was really an attractive one. That's why I bought it. Paisley always usually sells well. Otherwise, I don't buy Donald Ross. Unless also there's always an asterisk if it has like a Donald Ross with a Pinehurst or Masters or something like that. Donald Ross is a golfing brand, if you guys didn't know that. There was some bins in Hoover, Alabama. I go to visit my mom. There you go. Debbie, I don't go to the bins very often. We have them here in town. I just don't go. Right now it's listing mode. You guys know me. When that season changes, listing mode. Whole bunch. How do you get paid to be a personal shopper for Ross? You saw that video. Did you follow me from that video, Valerie? So that video was that was supposed to be a funny video. So I get paid. I go to Ross, I buy things, and I sell it on eBay. Basically, there are people shopping on eBay for clothing, and I provide that clothing for them. So I'm a personal shopper for them. This is a pair of Under Armour match play shorts. You guys know the deal with these. These sold for $19.99 because they were a size 30. I priced them a little bit cheaper. $19.99 on these. I paid $3.99 for them. My striped Donald Ross sat forever. Yep. And that's kind of how I figure things out. Like if you look at Donald Ross comps, they're okay. So they're okay. So you might be like, let me try it out. They feel really good. They're nice. They actually sell them in a lot of pro shops for decent money. I think their retail is like $90 or something like that. But then you buy them and they sit for a long time and you realize that's not something I pick up. I should pick up anymore, at least. Those sold, Tyler. So you guys kind of also saw what I did. I got all my items earlier and then I just printed off all my shipping labels from eBay. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, going through each item. This is a retail arbitrage item. I sold two of these. One of them is an extra large. One of them is a large. If you watched me last week, I sold one. These sat stale all summer. They sold in the spring, and now they're selling in the fall. These are kids' North Face jackets, rain jackets. Bought these for $8 at a big sale like that Marshall's Ross sale. And these sold for $22.49. $22.49. That's an auto posture sale too. Someone took that offer. I have followed you before that. Got you. Yeah, so that's how I'm a personal shopper. It sounds so much better than a reseller, right? I'm a personal shopper. What is your conversion rate on offers? Ooh, I have no idea. Conversion rate on offers? Like how many offers do I actually accept? Poshmark's probably bad because I feel like I get a lot of lowball offers on Poshmark. That's going out ground, by the way. Again, $8 into $22.49. Is that what I said? I'm just always double checking, making sure it's going to the right person since I print everything out at one time. This is a online arbitrage. So the last one is a retail. I do online too. Marshalls and TJ Maxx had their huge clearance event. Guess what? Online places are doing the same thing. So this is a Cajus polo. I bought these for $22. I bought all the bigger sizes. I think they still have the smaller sizes where I bought them from, like size small, extra small. This sold for $38.99. Paid $22 for it. I've sold a ton of these already. Poshmark shows you your offer percentage versus your full price sales. There you guys go. I've never looked at it, Lulu, and I'm probably not because it's probably not pretty. It's probably not pretty. For the conversion rate. Hey, thanks for sharing the live, party. Thanks for sharing the live. You're getting a party started. Online arbitrage, guys. Online arbitrage. Those are the easiest to get messages about. So if you go to different websites, there's some places that only sell online. If you guys remember eBay back in the day, that's the only one that comes to mind right now. They only sell online. Make sure, maybe Backcountry does that too. Make sure you're on their email list and stuff, and check your emails daily, and they'll send out like new clearance items or whatever. And you want to look at those, you know, semi-annual clearance event. It's the same thing, but you have to be on it quick because a lot of people are too. For example, I bought all the big sizes of that polo, those polos. So now if you go there, there's no big sizes left. So I control the market with those kind of a little bit. These are Nike swoosh pants. Nike swoosh pants. I picked these up aligned and unlined. These don't look like much. Most people won't pick these up. These sold on eBay for me for $27.99. Bolo. eBay has missed. It's Champs now. Is it Champs? Man, eBay was it back in the day. And then you get a catalog too. I used to love eBay and get the catalog. Yep, get the catalog. Yep. That shows, if you know eBay, then we know about how old you are. You're probably about my age. Somewhere like between, I'm 38. So 38 plus or minus 4 years. Okay. That sold for $27.99, paid $5 for those. $5 for those. So I like the swooshy Nike pants with the little check on them. Nike swoosh. Another Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. So this is the second one I sold today or this weekend. One on Poshmark, one on eBay. This is just a blue stripe poloed with the little, what would you call that? The nude? The nude? I don't know what you call that. The colorful pony. It was $5 for me. I sold it for $21.99. Gonna ship it out again, ground. Turned 40 in September. Okay, there you go. I'm 38. Boom. You know it. eBay. I probably, no, I don't. But I definitely, not too long ago, had a pair of eBay shorts. eBay shorts. Gosh. Bringing back memories. You know what's crazy? That was crazy. The last Olympics were 30 years ago here in the U.S. The last Olympics were 30 years ago. 30 years. Next item, a pair of cleats. So continuing to sell these cleats. Again, I bought a ton of them. This pair specifically I marked down. I was selling them for $40. The larger sizes didn't sell well for kids cleats. If you're buying kids cleats, I recommend buying the 1s up to 3s. Those sold super quick. Size 6s and 5.5s and 5s aren't selling as quick. Bought these for $10, sold them for $20. I have a ton of them. So those were, again, list 1, quantity of a whole bunch, and it's easy peasy. Turning 37 in September. Yep, right there. Boom. Now we're all aging. Love flipping through the catalog. I know, right? Loved it. It's like, that's what you got back in the day, catalogs. Okay, this was a great sale. I paid less than $20 for this hat. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren Paisley hat. I paid less than $20 for this. Retail arbitrage. Sold this for $53.99 full asking price. What's crazy to me is I have best offer on this item and someone just paid it, right? When people do that, isn't it like, okay, I'll take that. It has the pony hit on it on the front. But yeah, this bucket hat, sold it for, paid $20, sold it for $53.99. It's super lightweight, super duper lightweight. Ship this and just, this guy can fold up. This is all bendy. There's nothing special to it. Now I'm 46. Hey, we don't have to age ourselves now. We're all young at heart, right? I got a Bad Birdie Polo shirt, but I didn't realize it had a company logo on the sleeve. Will it sell? It will, but you're just going to have to mark it down. If it's a local company that no one's going to know about, I'd probably price that thing at like 14 or 12 bucks. maybe more. I don't know. Depends on the size and stuff. But a company logo that's not a great logo can really hurt the value. If it's a company logo that could look like a golf course logo, maybe it could sell for more. All right, next item is a pair of Revtown. So this is kind of a newer-ish pair of jeans to me over the past few years. Revtown, I think they sell these at Nordstrom's. Revtown jeans. These sell pretty well for me during the fall. These sold for $27.99. Again, I pay $7.99 for my jeans. I always wanted the custom shows because they would embroider your name. Oh, and then in the jersey, you played in the sport. Oh, they used to embroider. Yeah, I also remember when Nike ID first came out and you could get like your name embroidered. I definitely had a pair of shoe. Like my girlfriend maybe in high school got me a pair of Shocks with my name on them. Those were good days. All right, $7.99 into $27.99. Bought like 10 pairs of kids cleats, $4 each. When modeled at closing the store. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they sold fast. Yeah, cleats sell quick, guys. I mean, being a dad of a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old, they grow out of them every season. So you have to look for new cleats, whatever sport it is. So cleats are always selling. So at the end of whatever season, if you can find cleats for super, super cheap, kids cleats, it's worth maybe a pickup. Again, always check your comps. And remember, they're usually going cheap at the end of the season. So you might have to sit on them for a little while. Next item. Did I not pull that item? I did. Another Cajus. So this is another Cajus. I got this one online arbitrage. This one sold for $39.99. Again, I paid $22.99 for this one. This is already prepackaged by Cajus. I'm just going to throw it in this. I just buy all my shoes off Eastbay. Love getting that catalog in the mail. Taking it to school, right? Take it to school. All right, guys, get out your book. Catalog. I think I actually read. Forget about it. You should put more live thrifts on YouTube. I haven't seen them many lately. Okay, Cindy, I have a live thrift that I'll throw up there today. I just downloaded it. I'll put up my live thrift on YouTube. I like listening it to other people doing live thrifts in the background too. So when I work, I love listening to that stuff. I've been selling since March and hang around 120 items, selling about 5 to 10 items per week, but have a price about 25% less than you and Wayne. Otherwise, I just sit. Why am I not as liked as you two? Listen, I can tell you this. All these sales are not repeat buyers, so they're definitely not like social media. I would just look at your pictures and then are you using like an auto posher, using something like that? Because I know he uses auto posher and I use it. If you have multi-sport kids, it's super expensive. Yes, it is super expensive. So buying off eBay for half the price is great. What's your YouTube? Surf's Up Finds. So I'm Surf's Up Finds across all platforms. Surf's Up Finds across all platforms. Instagram, everywhere. Next item is a Polo Ralph Lauren silk cotton, not a silk linen, a silk cotton shirt. And I believe there's a polo symbol down here. No, there's no polo symbol at all. It's just got a pocket right there. So this is just a little pocket. It's got silk and cotton in it. It sold for $32.99. So it doesn't have to have the hit to sell. Making sure. Okay, good. When you go to Chicago, do you go to the Village Thrift? No, but people have told me about it. We have only gone to Goodwill's, and we spend 2 full days. We get there when they open, and we leave when they close. We thrift the whole time, and Bearded and I aren't slow. Like, we're seasoned. We hit it hard. We still don't hit all the Goodwills, but we'll have to look at that one. What, Bearded, are you still watching? Bearded was in here earlier. You got to remember that. Just found a Duluth fishing vest, Bolo. Duluth fishing vest, Bolo. Duluth, there's a lot of fall Duluth items that sell well, guys. So be on the lookout for Duluth fall items. Big flannel, like line flannels, those sell pretty well. This sold again for $32, making sure it's going to Colin. It is. All right. We're going to get into some retail arbitrage items. If you didn't follow me on Instagram or Facebook last week or over the weekend, I posted. I've already sold almost all of my retail arbitrage items that I got from Marshalls and TJ Maxx. I didn't go all out. I spent $500. I only went to the ones that I could go to. But yeah, I spent about $500. I've sold almost all of them. This sold for $42.99, my full asking price on eBay. $42.99. And it's this brand right here. Sorry about that. I'll let you pronounce it. I stopped going to Village Discount. It's so overpriced. Okay, well, that makes me not want to go there. Yeah, we hit all the Goodwills. Just boom, boom. People ask me, what Goodwills do you hit? I don't even know. We just ping-pong the whole way. I'm working right now in a desk job and watching it live before I go get that stuff plushie packed in the mail after work. There you go. So it is a plush. Okay, Panda Finds. Yeah, just throw that in a poly mailer. Yep. It's the best background music. I mean, when I'm driving, I have Bluetooth in my car. Obviously, a lot of people do now. And I'll just listen to like whoever's live or whatever. I'll just throw my phone like on the passenger seat and just listen to whoever's live. I know you guys are probably all like, I do the same thing. I think this is the last pair of Roan. I bought a whole bunch of these Roan shorts. Someone donated all of them, like all of them that they had. Maybe they lost weight. Good for them. And I've sold them all now. $23.99. Bought them for $3.99. Ooh, 600% sell-through rate. Sunspell Riviera Polo. Found 5 for $6 a piece. Sold 4 in a week for $75 each. Sunspell. S-P-E-L, guys. Ryan with a bolo this morning. Get it for us. Sunspell Riviera Polo. Gotta hit Village Thrift on their sale days. 25% off Tuesdays. They also have occasional 50% off days. Okay, there you go. Then you're still yapping. I've done and went through all my storage unit, packed orders, and came back home. Yeah, Trisha, I'm still yapping. And you're smiling because you're talking to me. I know you are. Hey, by the way, there's your hanger, Trisha. See why I wanted it blue? Trisha made me a custom colored hanger. Blue. That's her hanger right there. Peyton Manning, Colts. Let's go. Shout out K-Way. He's sleeping while we're out working, just like his Titans always sleeping. Colts working. What brand? That was Roan. Angel, that was Roan. R-H-O-N-E. Roan is kind of falling off a little bit. They're selling them at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but the shorts, the staple workout clothing from Roan still sells well. The shorts sell well. Another one of these North Face, $24.99. Don't really need to talk about it. I just talked about the last one. That's a pretty hanger. I know. Go Steelers. See, the Steelers I'm not a fan of, okay, because I don't know what year it was. It's probably like 2000. I don't know, probably like 2005 or something like that. The Steelers, we were about to go to maybe the Super Bowl, and the Steelers beat us with the bus, and I never liked the Steelers since. Never liked, because they beat us. The Steelers were really good. I think they won a Super Bowl that year. Oh, black and yellow. Cindy, get out of here with all that. Ugh, gross. Actually, I have 2 Steeler jerseys upstairs that I'm about to take pictures of. So I'll still list them. Like, people are like, oh, when I did the Trump thing, people are like, oh, I won't touch Trump stuff. Like, you do you. If people don't like, I don't like the Steelers, but if it makes me money, I'm gonna sell Steeler stuff. Go Vikings. Love the bus. Yeah, I mean, Jerome Bennis was a good guy. He was a good guy. I mean, what, you know. Added them to my Amazon from your link that you told me about. There you go. Appreciate it. Yeah. So just so you guys know, those Amazon links and stuff, I get a kickback. You guys can make your own of those too if you have a social media, but I barely get a kickback at all on those Amazon links. But if you are getting something, it's cool that you use it. Get a little kickback. Usually I can get like a pack of these a month for free. By that. So, Jens, what is the yellow and pink? What team is yellow and pink? Oh, the Vikings. The Vikings. Those yellow. Yeah, yellow and purple. Okay, got you. What players? My poor son got one, and the player sucked and bailed. These are older players. I can go get them. I forget who they are. I can grab them. They're right upstairs. These are Adidas match play or 365 shorts, but they do have that little thing on the back, which helps them out a little more. $18.99. You guys know the deal with those. $18.99, $3.99 for those. Yes. Watching these lives keeps me aware of what's being sold on discount stores. Orvis, Lululemon, and now Roan. What else? Orvis, Hurley is sold at Sam's and I believe Costco. Gymshark I don't pick up anymore. Gymshark is sold at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I don't pick that up anymore. And the thing is, people are like, well, example, Gymshark, you can buy it new right now for $20 at TJ Maxx. So selling it used is not going to happen for 20. It might, right? It might, but it's not. It's chances are you're going to get washed out. Polo Ralph Lauren sells at TJ Maxx for $50 or $40. Used, it's selling for $20. So it makes sense that I still buy Polo Ralph Lauren. So what's up, DC Flips? You can get Pendleton new with tag stuff at Costco. Ooh, Bull North. My guess is the Pendleton you can get at Costco is not wool Pendleton, right? Bull North, let me know. I bet the Pendleton at Costco are like cotton flannels or cotton jackets, not wool. I bet they keep the wool special. Here's a Peter Millar with a golf course logo. It's white. It has this little blue collar. This sold for $21.99. Would you pick up Grayson polos with logos for $7.99? They were striped. I left them behind and think you have, I think I've been a mistake. $7.99 for Grayson polo. You won't get hurt. Grayson has come down a little bit. I don't know. It would just depend. Yeah. Yeah, it just depends. You wouldn't get hurt. If you would have bought them, you wouldn't have gotten hurt. If you left them, it's not that big a deal. Like, there have been times on here that people have said stuff, and I'm like, you stop, you get off here and go get it right now. That's not one of those. That's I wouldn't say that right now. Stores like TJ Maxx are trying to take us resellers out. But Cam, listen, we're buying stuff at TJ Maxx and we're selling it online and making money off them. We'll make money off TJ Maxx. Here's another Polo Ralph Lauren. This sold for $19.79 again. So 10% off something is $19.79. But this was an auto posture sale, so someone take a best offer. This is a Polo gingham check short sleeve shirt. Look how nice and folded it is. And do I steam my clothes and take the time? Nope. Nope. Do I get bad reviews about packing? Nope. Nope. I think you're right. Probably only cottons. Yeah. So Bull North saying they sell Pendleton now at Costco. The only Pendleton I pick up anyways are wool because the cotton ones don't sell well. But people will get excited sometimes if they see Pendleton and they'll just pick it up. So Bull North is saying, listen, they sell it at Costco. So make sure you're getting like the nicer Pendletons, the board shirts or the Sir Pendletons. Here's another hat. This is a Travis Matthew hat. This one is the last one of this model that I sold, and it sold for $19.99. I bought it for $5. Speaking of Costco, you can't get these in my link tree because these are Costco bags. I'll sell other teams, but just not the Cowboys. Just playing. Got you, yeah. Cowboys, America's team. America's most hated team. The Cowboys. My roommate from college was a huge Cowboys fan because we were the same age. And when we were in elementary school, it was the Cowboys. Emmitt Smith was like the guy, the face of the NFL. Morning, Gladys. Oh my gosh, I missed so much. Had patience. Tams, it's okay. We talked about all the good things. You take care of those patients. They're more important than me. You take care of those patients. Okay, so there's that hat. I will throw that on there. We do have some more items to pick up, but I can go grab. Last Travis Matthew hat, end of an era. No. All Travis Matthew hats, Lulu. Sorry, you're stuck with me for a little bit longer. These are all Travis Matthew. These are, oh, never mind. I have more of those. Ha! I still have more of those. Guess it's not, it was just on top. That's why I got it. So you're stuck with me with those. You're stuck with me with the rest of these. And then I have these. These are good. But That's my hat closet. Let me go get those Steeler jerseys. I'll show them to you real quick. Hold on. Okay, so the other day I was going through a bin. I found NFL jerseys. And I pulled them all because the NFL is about to start. So I'm like, I got to get those listed. So first of all, let's talk about the GOAT, Peyton Manning, the GOAT. Let's talk about another GOAT, Drew Brees. This is a Purdue Drew Brees, of course, played for the Saints. Here's Bettis. There you go. There's the bus right there. This must have been the Super Bowl, 2006. What a punk. It was 2006. What a punk doing that to us. That was the year they beat us, the bet. This is that year. I'm going to probably just throw this in the trash. So there's your Bettis. And this is a stitched Hines Ward, the receiver. So they played on the same team. So I'm guessing this guy was a fan when they won the Super Bowl. Stitch Hines Ward. Bettis. So those are two players. I always talk about, those are jerseys I'd pick up because those players are kind of legends on their teams. So those will sell. But yeah, if you get a player that plays right now and then they get traded, that player is just DOA. Actually, just dead, period. Good morning, retired. What's up? Did someone say Steelers? Yes, Tams. We talked about Steelers and how I don't like them, but I'll still sell their stuff. Size, price, I don't know. You can, if you just DM me on IG, Instagram, just DM me on Instagram. But this is an extra large and a large. So a large and an extra large. Yep. Anyways, but I'm not on here to sell stuff to you guys. This is that one brand I just talked about, Revantley, whatever it is. This was, again, retail arbitrage from that Marshall sale, $42.99. I bought it for $22. I think 20 or 22, one of the two. But yeah, Hines Ward and Jerome Bennis. I don't like either one of them because they beat us a lot. I like them now that they're retired, but I didn't like them at the time. Next sale was a really good sale. And I have a lot of shoes that I need to clean and list. And I love when I have a lot of shoes to clean and list because usually that means I'm going to have some pretty big sales because they sell pretty quickly. Because the shoes I pick up are shoes that sell quick, like Veja and stuff like that. Here are a pair of Redwing boots, women's Redwing boots. These were on a cart for $9. And they had this. I'm like, oh, darn. They had this big cut on them. It's actually not a cut. It's just a little mark, like a black marker. Anyways, I left it there. They're women's Redwing boots. Sold these for $127. And I bought them for $9. So I love buying shoes. You just don't see me buying them very often because I don't find them very often. Great pickups. Thanks, Felix. How much do you pay for auto posture? I'm wondering which monthly plan I should use. So I have to pay for the $90 a month plan because I list so many items. You just need to look at how many items you list and cross list. And to be honest, now that I'm not listing on Depop, I could, I don't know, I'd have to look at my numbers, but I could maybe even bump down a plan because I don't cross list the Depop, which is a whole bunch more credits. So it doesn't cost money to import all your items from eBay. You just get a credit when you list one over to Poshmark and then one on the Mercari, that same item type of deal. So what happened to Depop, Felix? I've answered that question to you. So again, this packing paper, I love it. Going to use this box right here. Oh, shoot. No, I'm not. Dang it. I put them, sending them out ground. Dang it. So I got to find a box in that closet to ship those out. I'll ship those out later. So shipping those out ground, you can see right there. So can't use that box. Got to use a regular box. I'm sure I have about 1 million Amazon boxes in there. No, you didn't. I got kicked off. I'm guessing I was it you who bought stuff from me, Felix, and reported me? Do you pick up most Redwing items? Yeah, for the right price, Redwing items do really, really well. Oh, Trisha, your hanger. Trisha, your hanger. All right, so here's a box. I'm just going to use this box right here. So I will put this stuff in here and use this box. Great pickup. Yeah, those are a good pickup. I love picking up shoes. We just don't have them. I'll tell you what, where Wayne lives and Ethan, when I was down there, whew, they have shoes. Like shoes, good shoes. Our Goodwills, they don't put out good shoes. And maybe it's also the area. Like the Tampa Bay area, there's a lot of money with all the homes down there on the beach and that community. Indianapolis, it's not a ton of money here for like really, really, really high-end stuff. So there's what it's going to look like that. And then we'll shut up the box and tape it. Again, 3-inch packing tape all day long, baby. All day long. All right, so someone wanted me to put out a YouTube video on my live thrift. I have one. It's from a couple weeks ago, and I'll do it if you missed that. I'll go ahead and do that today. It'll be in vertical mode. So just warning, because that's how those are recorded. That is not that item. What do I do with those? Shoot, did I leave that? Did I leave that inside of there? Might have left that inside of there. We're just getting that box. With all that, what on the beaches? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, all the beaches. I know. All that money. And yeah, we're still. Listen, the good thing about Indiana is we do get inside the shoe, which I just put. Indiana, we do get winter clothing though. A lot of good winter clothing. That's good. A lot of North Face, Arc'teryx, all that sort of stuff. So that's good. All right. Retaping the box. All right. Now I don't have to pack those up later. We packed them up together. Next item, a pair of Peter Millar shorts I sold for $15. These cotton shorts aren't selling for as well anymore. These are pink salmon color, size 42. They're okay. What do you use for your videos? So Grammy, when I go live thrifting, like the video I'm going to put out, it's when I went live thrifting on TikTok. And so I just hold my phone like this, and I can see the chat, and I can go through everything. And so everything's in vertical. But if I put out a video that's a pre-recorded video, I'll record it horizontally like this, or I'll have it on a GoPro. So you can, if you move your phone, you can see the whole frame. And on this, like I do this in horizontal instead of vertical. If you do it in vertical, you get a lot more people watching it. But with the horizontal, I think it's like better picture quality. Oh, when should you list that snowboard you got? Go ahead and just list. I mean, I don't know, Tams. When I don't know. People might be looking for that now. Just go ahead and list it. If it won't take that long, go ahead and list it. You playing the new NCAA football or what? Am I playing? No, I'm not. I'm not playing the new NCAA football. I've never been an NCAA football fan, ever. Even when I went to Purdue, I didn't care. Because the players are in and out, in and out, in and out. You never got used to a player. This is a Vineyard Vines flannel. A Vineyard Vines performance flannel. This sold for $20.69. So an auto posture sale has your hit up front. So flannels are starting to sell. This is my sign. Start listing flannels. Start listing flannels. Wake up, it's time. It's awesome. I know. I don't like the college. I don't like college football games. When you do YouTube videos, do you just wear a GoPro? Yeah. So the videos I have right now on YouTube, like the last 4 or 5 I created, I wear a GoPro. I wear a GoPro on my chest. A lot of people have them on like Ready, Set, Resale. He keeps it on his backpack. And he wears a backpack around, but he goes to garage sales and stuff. I don't feel comfortable going into a Goodwill with a backpack. I don't think they'd want that. But yeah, that's what I do. Otherwise, when I live thrift, I just use my phone. Next item, I priced this cheap because I wanted to sell. When I was pulling out my bins, I bought this last year at some point, and I really don't buy these shirts anymore because they don't sell as well for me unless they're white. But $20 still isn't bad, and it sold within a week. It was down here. I didn't have time to put it away, but it's that Eton. These used to sell for really big money. Eton. Eton. These used to sell for a lot of money. One thing, if you find these, make sure you check over all the buttons. These are notorious for having cracked buttons. Notorious for having cracked buttons. Thanks for answering. Oh, you're welcome. Any advice for when you make the jump full time? I'm getting nervous that closer it gets. I think if you have those nerves, Tam, that's all you need. That's it. That's what you need. Because those nerves are going to carry you to be like, I need to list more today. That anxiety is that good anxiety to make you want to list more, knowing you need to pay those bills. So as long as you have that, like instead of that laid back, I'm going to quit my job, everything's going to be good. You're nervous, so you know you're going to be listing more, thrifting more, all that sort of stuff. You should be fine. I mean, if you already have done the numbers, you should be fine. Actually, J-Ride went live last night at 11 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And he was actually talking about that same thing. So Tams, if you don't follow J-Ride on YouTube, go over and follow him. And he did a live last night. And the whole first part of it was when you should go full time. And I 100% agree with him. You should go full time he had a bigger number, but when you have like 6 months of pay saved in your savings account. So if you were to not work for 6 months, you had that cushion there. And for me, it was also, can you make just as much reselling as you do or more? I follow him. Yeah, go watch that. Just go watch that. Do you feel it's right to go full-time when thrifting? When do you feel it's right to go full-time thrifting? When thrifting is making the same as your job? Yeah, I would say when thrifting, I would make the same as my job. That's when I knew I could go full-time. I didn't go full-time right then. I still waited a couple years because I liked my job. And it was good money to have both. But yeah, because I knew if I'm making the same amount thrifting and I was living a fine lifestyle here, and I quit this job, I can even thrift even more and make more with the thrifting. And there's really no cap. If you're like Tech and Sports who listed like 120 items a day and didn't sleep, I mean, you're going to be booming. So yeah, but again, it's a really good side hustle. It's a really good side hustle. I never really intended on quitting my job. It just worked out that way. Being a special ed PE teacher, it was a really good job. And then once COVID hit, a lot of teachers quit. So they had me subbing all around the district in subjects I didn't want or care about. And I did it for a year and I said, I'm not going to do it again. This is one of those putter covers I bought for like $5 and sold it for $11.99. And that's when I decided it was time to go. But for 2 years, I knew I had the I don't give a shit in my mind because I knew I could leave at any point, which was a good feeling. Let's get it. Good morning, Wells. Let's get it. What was that eat and sell price? $20, Lulu. $20 on that. I wanted to sell it quick. I could have listed it for more, but $20 is what I sold that for. Paid $5 for it. The white Eaton, they do better. But again, a lot of times with white, they're going to have stains on them, which you know. What are the brands to watch out for when looking through Hawaiian shirts? I would say Rain Spooner, obviously Tama Bahama, Silk, bigger sizes. Paradise Found has a shirt. It's called the Magnum PI. If you look up Paradise Found Magnum PI, I've sold that shirt multiple times. So it's around. That's a good one to be on the lookout for. So Rain Spooner, some Tory Richard, but I don't pick up a ton of Tory Richard. There's a last sale, Holderness and Bourne. Again, another one of the retail arbitrage from last week. I think I only have a few polos left, period. But yeah, so sold all those. This one sold for $38.69. So someone took a best offer on that. That was an auto posture sale. Oh, Tam, my retail arbitrage has been going good from the yellow tag. Yep. Me too. Me too. So I came home and listed everything that day. Everything else went on hold. I listed all my retail arbitrage that day. All of it that day. I just got my substitute license. I'm going dual side hustle. There you go. I'm licensed, and actually someone who's a teacher who quit that's doing another job is subbing as well. And the good thing about subbing, I don't want to sub, but the good thing about subbing is you can kind of choose and pick. Like, okay, I have tomorrow off, and then there'll be a list. Like here where I live, there'll be a whole bunch of openings for that day, and you can like pick, like, do I want to work with the special needs students? Do I want to take that gym sub job, or do I want to take that like English teacher high school job? So that's the good thing. You kind of pick and choose with subbing what you want. When starting full-time, make positive affirmations of the happiness and joy in another you see in yourself, and produce with the sales of business. Post on your fridge and computer space. Grammy Pappy, good point. Tams, I would say this. When you go full-time, why are you going full-time? Is it to make more money? Is it to be with your family? You know, are you paid? A lot of it for me is just like paid with freedom. Like, oh, you don't make as much or this or that. Well, I get paid with freedom. Like, I don't have anyone telling me what to do. I get to do whatever I want when I want. Being responsible. So yeah, put affirmations on your Post-it notes on your fridge, on your mirror, all that sort of stuff. I'm just going to do elementary. I don't want to end up a meme. Listen, elementary, it's wolves in elementary. They will test you if you haven't done it yet. Do you enjoy school lunch? The school lunch, Cam? When I was in school, I love square pizza. My parents were teachers. My parents, so funny. I never had a packed lunch. It was school lunch. Same thing with my kids. School lunch. My wife's starting to be like, maybe one time a week they can take their lunch. School lunch. That's what you get. School lunch. And there for a while, after the pandemic, it was free school lunch for everybody. That was nice. I found 2 Psycho Bunny swim trunks and 4 XLT and an X6L. I'm nervous I shouldn't have bought them. Brittany, if it's still within that 30 days, if you're that nervous, you can still return those items. I'm pretty sure everyone that sale was in that 30 days. So if you are nervous about what you have or have regrets, you can return those items. No big deal. School lunch was the best. The square pizzas on the trays that fit the actual square like a puzzle piece. Been in healthcare 36 years and ready to do something I love. Exactly. And you know what, Tams, healthcare, as you know, it will always be there. They'll always need more nurses and always need more doctors and always need more assistants, everything. Healthcare is always going to be there. Same with teaching. There's always going to be that job. 101 people watching here, 101 people watching here. Let's end on that note. So appreciate you guys as always. Like I said, I will post that live thrifting video. If you guys want to watch that or listen to that, I'll post it over on YouTube. That's all that I have for you today. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody. Thanks for popping in.